Welcome. Going to talk about today one particular crypto that I'm interested in. Well, I shouldn't just say that. I bought it. I'm always completely transparent to tell you if I bought it or didn't buy it. And I think if I'm talking about a crypto that I bought, people will leave comments and they say I'm shilling it. I'm not sure if I'm shilling it, but I'm going to tell you about it. I always say informational purposes only. I'm a big dumb animal. Don't do what I do. This particular crypto, we'll talk about it briefly. This will be quick, and I'll also show you how to get it and why I bought into it. If you see this picture here, you're familiar with this artist, Snoop Dogg. He's involved, and that's why I bought it. First, let me say, please do hit the like button below the video. It helps the channel out, and share it with other people if you think it's valuable. I've got a X.com account link below. I've got what's called a school account link below. So if you're new to crypto, or even if you've been around for a while, I put all of my videos and classes within a community that you can join. And it goes over all sorts of things, whether it be how to use a particular wallet or how to put crypto into an IRA, you name it, I go over it. All right. So this is an image you see here on the screen of Snoop Dogg. He got involved. It's called Tune.fm. It's built on the Hedera network, and it's to go up against and compete against Spotify. So generally speaking, take a look at this background information. It says here, I just did a little search, in 2023, the recorded music industry generated 28.6 billion in that year. 10% increase from the previous year, and streaming accounted for 67% of that revenue. So almost 70% of the 28.6 billion, which is over $20 billion. So that is a substantial amount of money. Now, I've known about this particular app in the past, and I should say what I think is really interesting is things like Karate Combat that's been built on Hedera, and now Tune.fm built on Hedera. A lot of people think of crypto in general and just a couple things pop into their mind. Maybe it's some AI, but before that it was DeFi, AI, distributed computing, things that make sense because they're in the realm of technology. But then you've got things like Karate Combat, which is real world fighting and events. And now you've got music. So I think you're going to see a lot more applications being built on something like the Hedera hash graph. So there's the background of the market of this. And the reason I now got involved, even though I've known about this for a while and I didn't buy any of it, I should have because it really rocketed when the news first came out, is because Snoop Dogg said he was going to join and he put out his first piece of music. Now, first of all, the information that came out about it, if you just do a search online, you can see that it's in all of the music, Billboard magazine, you name it, it's all over the place. That's why I decided to get involved. Not because I didn't like the technology, but I always like to see some sort of a catalyst that I think is going to throw it forward. And with a huge artist like this utilizing it, it's a big deal. Listen to what he said. This is Tune.fm on X.com.
Came in the door, I said it before, never fuck with Spotify anymore. Only on Tune.fm, Big Snoop Dogg. I'm coming to you live and direct, baby. Check me out. Gonna drop something right about now.
All right, so he's now on Tune.fm. I don't know what that means in terms of his catalog. Maybe that has to stay on Spotify, and maybe it's just everything going forward. I'm not sure. But if you look at the Tune.fm website and you scroll down, they have an interesting graphic here. And it's showing how much they can earn. It says artists on labels earn 10% more. Must have something to do with the fact that they're a signed contract already. Independent artists can earn 100 times more. Couple quotes here. TechCrunch, TuneFM wants to take on Spotify using crypto to pay artists up to 100 times more. CoinDesk says they got a 50 million capital commitment a while ago. Rolling Stone talks about the promise of equity for artists. If you follow the music industry and artists and the fact that things used to be on albums, things used to be on CDs, and you would buy their album or CD, and you would buy essentially 10, 15, however many songs they had on that album, significant amount of revenue. Then things go online, then they go to streaming, then they go through Apple Music. And my understanding is they don't make anywhere near as much as they did before. They make most of their money now. I could be mistaken, but from what I've seen from touring and that sort of thing. So they're kind of losing out when it comes to the streaming, and that's where Tune.fm comes in, and now they've got Snoop on board. They have this interesting PowerPoint, which you might want to go through. I'm just going to hit a couple things here, but it's a PowerPoint that they created for artists. It says what they are. It says that they want to help out artists. Talks about the payments here, how they can earn more. Spotify versus Tune.fm pay per stream. Their technology delivers micropayments at the rate of 1 penny per minute streamed. You can see Spotify was 0.004 cents per stream, and they're at 4 cents per stream. Significant difference. And it goes on to explain more of the benefits. So, to me, the technology makes sense. The revenue model makes sense. And now they've got a big name, Snoop, who on his page put out his first piece of music. Again, I don't know if he's going to put everything going forward on here or not. So how do you get it? How do you invest? Well, it's on the Hedera network, so I'll show you the easiest way to do it. And just to give you an idea, on DeFi Llama, you can see, I have the Hedera network here pulled up. You can see all of the DeFi applications on here. And if it says one chain, that just means it's Hedera when you hover over it. Saucer Swap is the largest decentralized exchange. That's the one I like to use. So we'll just head on over to saucerswap.finance. And I've already connected my wallet. You would do it up here. If you're a Coinbase user, they have this actually pretty cool thing where you can just buy with Coinbase immediately. But what you would do, as you can see, they show you the Hedera price and the Saucer Swap price. Again, full transparency, I own both Hedera and Saucer Swap. Big fan of Saucer Swap. So what you do is you would just take your Hedera. You can buy it on, say, Coinbase right here within this dropdown, or you can buy it on Coinbase, the decentralized exchange, the centralized exchange, and then you can just transfer it to a wallet. I use Hashpack. That's what I happen to connect. So then what you do is you can use their swap. Well, you'll come to the home page here, but if you go to swap, you're just going to swap Hedera. And I don't have much in here, but I could just say like max Hedera, and then what do I want to swap? I don't want sauce. You click it and you put in there what you want. It's Tune.fm, but the ticker is JAM, J-A-M. I already own a little bit of JAM. Oh no, that's how much I would get using that limited amount. And then you can go ahead and swap, and then it shows up in your wallet. So that's it. I wanted to make this short and sweet. Again, the 3 reasons I'm now invested in it is I believe the technology being on chain makes complete sense. The revenue model, if they're able to beat Spotify in such a huge way, makes a lot of sense. And now the catalyst I've been waiting for, they have a huge artist. I really didn't foresee someone like this, like Snoop, actually getting on the platform this early. I haven't seen, and I looked to see whether or not he invested, or whether or not, like as an early investor, or whether or not he's bought some. I don't know. I would assume he does if he believes in the model, but I really don't know. Have a great day. Hope this was helpful. Hope we can all make generational wealth together with crypto. And this is yet another great application built on the Hedera Hashgraph. Thanks for watching.